Hello, everyone. Annyeonghaseyo. Привет. Konnichiwa. Um, this is an ASMR mukbang video where I am going to be drinking water. Salam alaikum, citizens. There was a sorry. Sorry, why would anyone even be watching this? This is fucking stupid. Okay. So, language. Okay. Seriously, all jokes aside, viewer discretion is advised. This is not for children. Please do not copy or imitate anything that I would do. All actions are performed by professionals. I want to address something. This is interesting, so please bear with me. I'm not. This isn't really like I'm not joking. Is this even on? Okay, so I wanted to give some historical context and educate folks around the world about something that is interesting. Okay, that I don't know how anything has to do with like copyright, anything. I'm not infringing any rights. I'm not going to like narrate something that is inside of a book that you wrote. Um. Um. Anyway, I'm going to talk about. Well, I mean, I'm not really going to talk about anything. I'm going to talk about something else. But anyway, so this is. I don't know if you can even see that. Is this backwards? Anyway, so it's a book called The Intelligent Investor. Um, I didn't actually read it. That's not the point. What I wanted to do was to thank you for your time, to provide a backstory, and this is not a joke. This isn't like funny or anything. I'm actually like super duper smart. Okay, so anyway, so there's this book which obviously hasn't been read, which I picked up at a free library. Which is basically just something that they keep outside, which is probably going to get moldy at a liquor store. Correction. Did I just pronounce the word correction incorrectly? That's funny. Okay, but seriously, we're not being funny. I'm not being silly. What I'm going to talk about is something that's kind of interesting. It has to do with Sonoma County, California. And I'm going to give you some context. I mean, I'm going to give you a lot of context because that's what I'm thinking about. Hope everyone around the world, you could be living in California, you could be living in Zimbabwe, you could be. Oh, by the way, for all the people of Ukraine, all of our. Don't you hate it when people say thoughts and prayers? It's like, what the fuck is that gonna do? Okay, that was a tangent. Got sidetracked. Anyway, for all of my friends and everyone that I love all around the world, people in Russia, people in Ukraine, Poland, Korea, um, what's another good one? Oh, I know, the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's a good one. What's another good country? Oh, I know, Kenya. That is a place. I want to talk about something really interesting. That has to do with about a book, but I'm going to address different subjects at the same time. And you can tell that I'm incredibly smart because I bought glasses. I don't even need glasses, but obviously now you can tell that I'm really smart. Okay, so let me give you some context. A lot of people that I know, and a lot of people that I don't know, I just want to give you some perspective about something. I grew up in a really incredibly small town, and you can tell that because I'm wearing a camouflage sweatshirt, which means that you can't see me. Can you see me? I don't think you can see me. You can't see me. Look, I blend in. Look, I'm blending into the couch. Okay, so I'm going to provide some context first, and then we're going to talk about a book that I did not read. Um, so, okay, sorry to waste your time. Okay, just a minute. So, Sonoma County, um, which is borders Marin County, which is a gateway to San Francisco. I'm sure you've heard of it. I left my heart there. And then upwards is Mendocino County and Lake County. And what I'm going to talk about, and which you probably already know, but I want to address people around the world. Something is kind of interesting. I mean, it might not be interesting to you, but it should be. So I gotta give you a little bit, like 30-second context, and then I'm gonna get to the gist of what the fuck I'm talking about. Language. Damn it. Okay, so, um, Sonoma County, California, is a county in California, which is a state of a country which calls itself the United States of America. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a hegemon, it's a superpower, right? Not everyone is affluent. It's not like how it is you see in the movies. Just like I don't stereotype you, you shouldn't stereotype Americans. This, and you can say whatever about propaganda or whatever. There could be people like watching this in like China or something, like like getting paid money to like downvote, whatever the hell I'm talking about, and that's just how it's gonna be, right? Of course, no one is actually watching this. Anyway, I want to tell you a story. Okay, so I'm talking to you, dude, or whatever, dudette. Okay, so Sonoma County, um, a lot of interesting towns, and I know that all the locals probably would hate me if they knew that I was actually like saying this, like, oh yeah, it's the most beautiful place in the world. Because it's kind of like, it's like, no, it's our spot or whatever. But anyway, so I grew up in a small town, and that's okay. I don't care about being like doxxed or whatever. It's me. My name is Remy. It's not, you could say whatever the hell you want. So you got, um, some cute towns, Hmm. I mean, they're not even really towns. Um, there's Occidental, there's Camp Meeker, there's Valley Ford, right? There's Cazadero. That's up in, well, yes, yeah. Interesting, beautiful, old growth redwood, right? Beautiful little town that also has a post office. That's cool. That means you can mail letters and stuff. Okay. Okay, so anyway, I was coming back from my sister's house, who lives in Greenville. And I'm going to explain a little more in just a minute. Thank you for watching. If you are actually, of course, no one's watching, but thank you if you are. Okay. Um, Guerneville is, we're going to address two different time periods. Okay. Guerneville in the late 1800s was called Stumptown, where they cut down a lot of trees and all of the lumber was used for the 1906 earthquake down there in San Francisco in the city, which and that's a real thing that happened. Okay, so yeah, fascinating. You can remember that if you want to. I'm not joking. It's real. Yeah. So anyway, so fast forward. Is this even on? Um, the town Guerneville. In the 1970s, and I'm just gonna say this: you can like it, you can't. That's your choice. In the 1970s, it became like a hot spot for gay people. I'm talking about Homo sapiens. Wait, correction. I'm not talking about. Well, I mean, yes. Technically, yes. I am talking about Homo sapiens. What I meant to say was homosexuals, which are people where it's like it's a boy or a girl that likes another. It's a girl that likes another girl, or a boy that likes another boy, or something like that. And I've been raising my voice my whole life, speaking out for the LABC 123 redfish, bluefish community and stuff or whatever and shit. I'm not personally gay, but that I raise my voice all the time. Done it since I was a kid. Did it before. I'm gonna do it again. Talking about prejudice, bigotry. What the hell am I even talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, Guerneville, right? It's um. So the 1960s, or rather the 1970s. You know what the 1960s is. This is the age of what we got the civil rights movement. Got people sitting in the back of buses and shit, dude. Down there in the South. Black people don't vote and shit, dude. That was some shit. It happened. We got the Vietnam War. That was some shit. You know what I'm talking about. It's the 1960s. I don't know. I wasn't there. um, right. So this town, cute little town, and when I say little, I'm not. I don't know if city slickers know what the word little means. Look at me. I'm little, fun sized. Um, so you have this town where a lot of people a lot of people came back from. First of all, thank you so much for your service talking to veterans. I'm not just talking about modern day conflicts, which obviously is awful. That sucks. You know, we got professionals, you know, women and men, and should, you know, you guys, people doing a lot of stuff, you know, thank you, even, you know, hmm, washing dishes, you know, offloading planes, people, we got like people out there in the field like addressing shit, like we, you know, we got even politicians who suck. But sorry, I didn't bring that up. I don't actually have any opinions about everything. I'm just saying thank you. Anyway, what I was going to say is that, so I stopped at a store, and they have like free books, which I give books to all the time. And someone had dropped off this, it wasn't even read, this book, um, called The Intelligent Investor. And